What's up, guys? So I want to give you 5 things that could be holding you back from anxiety recovery. Go ahead and smash that like button down below if you're ready to kick anxiety in the butt, and leave me a comment as well down there and let me know, are you struggling with any of these things? Are any of these things holding you back from your anxiety recovery? Because you deserve it. We deserve anxiety recovery. It's also very hard to achieve, but I'm living proof that it is possible. First off, guys, I hope you had a great Christmas. I didn't make any videos Christmas Eve or Christmas. I was focusing on my family. I hope you did the same and anxiety didn't get the best of you. So, guys, the first one that I want to discuss that could be holding you back from anxiety recovery, it will hold you back, I'm 100% sure, is substance abuse. And it's not just drugs and alcohol. I'll go ahead and throw in caffeine and nicotine as well, because those things are not good for anxiety, and abusing those are not going to help you out at all. For me personally, my choice was alcohol. I had an issue with it before I got anxiety, but anxiety made it much, much worse. And I heavily relied on alcohol to get me through the bad days, which was almost every single day. So that's something that I would deal with. So I would start drinking in the evening to make my symptoms go away, for my panic attacks to go away. And it was tempting because it worked. I mean, it worked for the evening. But the next day I would have a horrible anxiety hangover, which would be panic attack symptoms. All my anxiety symptoms were magnified along with regular hangovers symptoms. So I would have the headaches and nausea, and my stomach would have horrible issues. And I would deal with this every single morning, and that would be a nightmare until about 2 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and couldn't take no more, and I would drink again. I just didn't break the cycle. It wasn't good for me. So that was something that I would deal with, and I dealt with that for a very long time. It's not going to help you out. You can become severely addicted to whatever substance of your choice, or substance that you're using. For many of you, substance abuse could actually have been the root cause of your anxiety or depression. Many people with addictions develop anxiety disorders because of that. Many people with addictions or abuse substances develop depression because they start to realize, this is my life, and that's very depressing. So make sure that you cut that out. At least try to taper it down. If you find that you cannot quit or that you cannot taper, then get professional help. There's plenty of help out there. Don't be ashamed of it. It could mean your life. It's horrible physically, but mentally it's not good either. The next one is feeling sorry for yourself and being negative. I was like this before I developed my anxiety disorder. I think this was another factor, or at least a quality of mine that made my anxiety much worse than it had to be. I was a very negative person. You will not recover from anxiety if you are staying in that negative mindset or mind frame. You have to start being positive. Okay, you have to start doing it. And the best way to do it is to look around you and see the things that you have in your life that other people don't. You have it better than somebody else. I'm just going to let you know, if you're watching this video, there's people out there that can't watch these videos because they live in a third world country or can't afford it. They don't have access to internet. They are alone. They literally feel alone. If they tell anybody about their mental illness or anxiety disorders, they're probably not going to be understood by anybody. And heck, they could be exiled from their homeland or their village or wherever they're from. So think about that. That's just one thing that you can be thankful for, that you have the technology to get help and watch these videos. But there's many other things like food, water, shelter. You can literally be thankful for anything. That's a great way to be positive. Journaling is the best way to do that. Do it every single morning. Write down something that you are thankful for. That's going to help you get into a positive mindset. That's crucial for anxiety. Okay, so make sure that you're trying to work on that. The next one, guys, is not having a full understanding over anxiety itself, how it works, how to recover, what the symptoms are, what's causing the symptoms. And if you're watching my channel, then you're at least trying to understand anxiety. You're being proactive, and that's great. My channel tries to create knowledge for people that are going through these kind of things, different anxiety disorders, mental health issues. And I explain the symptoms. You need to know why the symptoms are happening so you won't be as frightened by them, which is important. You need to learn how to recover. If you don't know how to recover, there's plenty of information out there. Anxiety Century is another great place to go for anxiety symptoms and how to recover, so check that site out. Also, why you're having it. Many of you don't even know why you have anxiety. You haven't explored your root causes. Meditation and journaling is a great way to do that. Therapy as well. So make sure that you get a full understanding of anxiety. When I started to really understand anxiety, my recovery sped up so much faster. When I realized that I could go a week without any symptoms or panic attack and have a panic attack. And it didn't mean that there was something really wrong with me. It just, that's how recovery works. You're going to have a few good days, then you can still have a bad day. You can be good for a month and then have a panic attack. So guys, you just got to understand how it works. It takes time to rewire your brain. So make sure that you understand how anxiety works to beat it. The next one is not sticking with a successful plan. You're not doing some of these things long enough. If you don't know what a successful plan is, in the description below is my plan. So I have it written out there. That's for free. It's just right there. So make sure that you do that every single day. Many of you are working out for 4 days and then you have a panic attack and then you're like, well, I'm not doing that anymore. That's not working for me. That's a problem. Stick with a successful plan. Many of you are eating right for 2 or 3 weeks and then you're having issues with your health anxiety. Okay, well, you have to continue eating right. You know that eating right is good for you physically. It's going to be able to help you reassure that you're fine. But you need to make sure that you're doing it every single day. All of the things that I preach. And that brings me to my last one. Some of you are refusing to try everything. Some of you are just exercising, but you're not eating right. Some of you are eating right, but will not run, to save your life. Some of you out there are refusing, and this is a popular one. Many of you out there refuse to meditate. You're not going to do that. Many of you out there are refusing to journal. You have to make time to do these things. You have to try everything. What if the thing that you're not trying is a key to your anxiety recovery? Try everything. Everything that I tell you in these videos, you should at least try it. What do you have to lose, especially if you've had anxiety for over a year? I had it for 5 years before I started trying everything. It still took me a year to recover from trying everything. If there's something that I didn't try, it was therapy. And that could have sped up my recovery a lot more, a lot more effectively. So if you haven't tried therapy, you should try it. There's online therapy actually down below in the description. You get a free week trial, so you don't have anything to lose on that. So go try that out. That could save your life as well. If you have an addiction or substance abuse problem, there's people there that can help you with that as well. It's convenient. You can do it on your phone like I'm talking to you, and you don't have to leave your house. It's cheaper than in-person therapy, so many of you out there that can't afford it, you can actually afford this. So take advantage of that. It's down below. There's a meditation journal, a morning journal, and a nutrition journal. These are things that you need to be using in the mornings, so take advantage of that. These are resources that I'm providing down there, so make sure that you check them out and try to apply them to your life. They could help you so much. I also have my social media. Keep subscribing to channels like mine. I don't think I should be the only source of information. I think you should be filling your head with all the knowledge that you can take in on anxiety. It'll help you out. So make sure that you do that. Join online support groups like the Facebook group down below in my description. That's a great place to relate with other people that have anxiety disorders and depression. So make sure that you join groups like that. Guys, thank you so freaking much for tuning in today. I'm excited to start doing videos more regularly since I had a couple days off. It feels weird when I don't make videos for 2 days. But guys, I love you. Thank you for all the ongoing support, everything that you do for me. This channel wouldn't be possible without you guys. I hope you have a great rest of the evening. Talk to y'all later.